Greetings, salutations, good afternoon, good night, whatever your time zone might be. You know, I come and make this video to voice my opinions, my feelings, and just express certain things I'm going through in life, right? As an outlet. You know, I've stated the title of the video, um, how Jamaica society ruined my life. Right, you know, um, Jano, I don't know where to even start, to be honest. I just felt, uh, I woke up, I had woke up early, real early, not really early. I woke up like late in the night and couldn't go back to sleep. You know, I'm overall, I'm tired of social media. I'm tired of ingesting all these foolishness and I have problems and I can't, there's nothing, literally nothing. The position I am put in, there is nothing I can do. Then I'm being reprimanded and penalized by the said people who who helped to put me in this position, right? Who helped put me that as if I don't even know. If you were to witness what I go through, you would see that it's clearly that I'm a very responsible person, right? Nobody could have go through what I gone through and be irresponsible. Cause irresponsibility leads to death. When you see me, death, disaster, all sort of disastrous stuff. So if I wasn't responsible, this all of the stuff, these stuff people putting me through out here would have lead to even worse. I would not be here to even voice my opinion, right? But what I'm noticing, people, people, people come, people, I don't really understand it myself, cause it's like you don't know. I don't know if these people doing it deliberately or you know it's just a coincidence as how they want to propose it, you know. But how everything what they do constantly lead me down a road, and it's like with these people, it's not even a suggestion or a recommendation. It's a ultimatum, and they 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 they're persistent in creating this reality, right? And then now when you're there, right, it's almost as if it's on the contrary, it's not even their fault no more. Or I don't know nothing about being here. I don't know nothing about being here. Or did want this for me. You left this and left this for me as the only option, right? When I was thinking big, you are try put limit on my brain and how I think, right? And that's what I don't like. Ever since I'm going from a baby, even in the school system, they try to put parameters and limits on how the way you can think, right? And it's always specific to certain individuals. They have some form of exception for how the levels of limitations they place on them, right? Which I feel like is evil, right? If you want to set limit on us, why is it not even on the same playing field? Since we're dealing with guidance with law and all them stuff and morality. If it was just a moral thing, why is it certain people, there is different limits being placed on them, right? Limits being placed. I was led to believe when I was an infant, right? When I was a child, right? I couldn't play sports, which to me, I was very athletic. I was very athletic, so it never make no sense. So I seen like when this is what made me feel, 'cause when I watching TV and all them stuff there, and I live in a predominantly black country, right? And I watching TV, all I heard, all I could have see say is that black people is the most athletic. But when I go into school in a predominantly black country, it's like I don't know, I living in opposite day. You see me? Cause in prep school, they would not make me participate in any curricular activity, whether football, whether tracks and field, whether none of these things, whether sports day, they inherently, the teachers, the whole school council just got up and decided to like neglect me. You see me? Anytime I went to join these something there was no room for me. There was no room for me. And to me, they were trying to instill into me that I could not become athletic, which was never make any sense to me because I was the friggin' tallest person in the school at the time. In friggin' third grade, right? So to me, this seems preposterous and where this coming from? Why they doing this? What you see me? But I just saying it as an example. I live in a predominant. Imagine you live in a predominant black country now, right? And nobody is athletic now. I the tallest individual in my, and they're not trying to even trying to exploit me. So what that's supposed to mean? What that's supposed to mean to me? What that mean? They're trying to cast me out of society, and they did this from an early stage in my life, right? It's by the time I reached high school and started going public school when I could have do participate in any of the curricular activities. And then what I noticed now is really is the people, right? Cause I playing the coach set me as point guard because he said that I have a lot of all the other guys on the team start young up against me and don't want me play the game, so it became less about the team or becoming a good player and more about lynching, lynching me, lynching me. They would literally coach. We will the coach had set the jerseys to give everyone, and the man them double back and stole my jersey, so I couldn't play. They done everything so I couldn't play. You see me? They even try to instill anytime make shots or anything like that. They would pretend like it never score and all them shit there. You see me? Even in real games, these guys will sabotage the whole team just to get to me, just to get to me. And this is why our school became one of the worst teams there is. And I never understood why are these youths so depraved. So why you as 5'3" talking about basketball? Go play marbles. Go pick up a book, bro. When you talk about basketball and we live in fucking Jamaica, you will never be a basketball player. You don't even watch basketball. You don't even know nothing about basketball. You just come and see man like me a play and feel like say you need to be there too. But me can't be in the picture no more. Which I don't get it. It don't make no sense. It never make no sense to me. Whole heap of distress those youths. They put me under and I was going through shit with my family. And me I try seek opportunity as a way out. Tell me for I'm for to put on basketball. Cause I say, this is not worth it. And especially after the coach, Mr. Reed left, I lost total disinterest into continuing this car. You know, he was the best coach I see the team ever had, right? We were, anytime the man them would have able to move with any structure, like, they were obeying whatever he was saying. You see where we had some not real potential, but it's almost like me I carry the team, but me not try carry the team because my sister, if me start doing things to show up these, it just going to make it more difficult for me, right? And I already had a lot of that stuff going on already in my life. You see me? So I left that alone. Um, try to focus on computers, right? My family come intervene, they destroy all my devices, this and that. They come judge, they come nitpick, they come this, they come that. Anything. I used to be artistic, I used to draw, same thing, everything. And every time I know the problem is not me, right? Cause I have I make sure pace myself when I'm dealing with people, and I make sure be mindful, very mindful of the stuff I say to people and how I say it. And when I say it for a reason to make you see something with deeper within your actions towards me that making me uncomfortable, and it's crossing my boundaries, right? It's literally crossing my boundaries, and I'm a freaking adult now. Y'all been doing walking all over me because when I was a minor and I couldn't express myself to the high degree. I never had the experience. These adults and all these other people can walk over me, and they still feel as if they should be able to walk over me now, and then I left to clean up the shit after. You've taken me off track of what I was initially doing to something. So it's really truly they don't care whether you have no ability to out here. They don't care about you being um a stable functional member of society. They don't That's not the aim or prerogative. The aim or prerogative is to either put you in jail, right? You live on the roadside or you're dead. That's the main prerogative I seen. Cause there was never any, if there was the option of something of potentially positive, then I would have said, sister, you would not see me even coming online to complain, cause that's what I would be striving for. Like, oh, you had seen that, I was absent for quite a while. I don't know how long I was absent for, but I was dealing with work and stuff, so that's why, I wanted, the reason why I didn't want to count my eggs before them hatch, right? So yesterday I wanted to observe and see how things had taken place before I jump up. Cause I live in this country. So yesterday you don't really get no room for celebrate about anything. Cause you celebrate now and it's a hurricane hit you later. You see me? So it's a hurricane lick you later. So you just celebrate about nothing. It feel like an insult to my intelligence for, like, feel like you're coming to gain something and then it's just taken away from you, right? All I was just up there in about is things where normal people, even people who judging me, don't want to do themselves. They don't care about going to job. But that's all people been fighting me down to not have the opportunity to or be fortunate to be able to generate an income with less, with doing less, right? Without doing anything, right? That's what I see people come. I have my inheritance. My inheritance was stuck there. My father left an house for me, and all people fight me down as a child to not think of how it can come for benefit me, right? Or could have come for benefit me. It's almost as to myself. It's almost as if me I conspiracize against these people. Cause there was a trick in me. It's like almost I felt like, I felt weird sometimes, like how we feel like I have to conspire, cause I know better. Say, I reading up all these stuff about laws and this and that, and you know, these these people telling me things that seems like it would sabotage me, and I really begin to question these adults' motives. And why, 'cause how you know this, how this was brought to you, why is this of your interest now? Like, you're complete, at the end of the day, realistically, you're a complete stranger. So how you making such judgments on me, right? And my father worked hard and left me, you know, whatever, and yeah, it's almost as if it's some kind of envy or grudge towards me having it, and feel like as if it would be better stolen from me or taken away from me just so I can have it. So nobody looking on the aspect of the future. Say, it's not even say not looking, they don't care. They don't care, and they're just evil and wicked. That's what it comes down to, right? Evil and wicked, right? Um, but I don't know what else to say. Putting into that, I feel a lot of kind of hurt. I feel a lot of hurt towards that, like, how people really sat down and done me all these years, and they continue to do me. They continue to do me. They continue to do me like this. I don't feel like I really have anybody to trust, or, you know, people. I would go and deal with people, and it feel like they inherently making themselves, they they perpetually, I don't even know. It's like they just being a coming around for be a Judas. And then, you know, me I point out, say, yo, why you moving? Why it seem like you move like a Judas? They try to cover my eyes, they try to feel offended, and then they still do what they do, and then come back, ruin my stuff there, ruin my show. Then when I say, yo, it's kind of your fault, because I literally came to, and you still did it anyways. You still did it anyways. And then it's like this whole twisting, Well, majority of this, when I'm talking it out loud now, and it just seems like these things are just like things females do. And it seems like I'm talking about some relationship with a female where that's lying to me, right? But that's not what I'm talking about, real life stuff, right? But yeah, it's like an epiphany I'm having now, like, you know, what I'm noticing, like, is predominantly females who had governed over my life the entire time. Females, right? I have no problems or qualms against the other gender, definitely not. But you know, there's some I feel like I'm not really seeing yet, you know, and I feel like it's systemically on the fact with people that I deal with, you know, cause really and truly, you know, I don't, it's become so bad, I don't even know what to make of it. I don't know what to make of it. It's been so disastrous, and I've just been dragged by people, and there's nobody to be held accountable. Nobody to be held accountable. You know, so society, Jamaican society, destroy my life. I putting it out there. If say something was to happen to me, you know, was to happen to me, I'm not lying, you know. I'm not lying. I'm not gonna tell the people them say, yo, John no star. I wish I could have tell them say, yo, I am not suicidal. And if anything was to happen to me, it's not even like anybody on social media really care either. Cause nobody now view. Only time when I view anything is like when CNN or I don't know what's really going on. Cause when my other channel, I was getting a lot of views until some chick I was dealing with hacked my page. Right, right. I don't know. I don't know. You know, I was dealing with this chick. She was doing all sort of shit to me. Right. I initially came out and was talking about my family when I make my videos. I was talking about my family personal stuff. Cause she said, she wasn't there to she wasn't trying to be there for me like that. Right. So I left her. I never really left her. I don't know what was going on between us or what to make of it. It just was a lot of craziness, right? So I'm making the first video I'm making was upon the circumstance of being a hostage, right? This woman literally took everything I said out of context. And that's, I think, is a feminine thing for take things out of context. Cause that's what I've ever seen, right? She take this thing out of context because she know that I guess because the level of fuckery she was doing, she feel like I just came online, and I wasn't the first. She was doing this first. She was doing this first, and I told her, said, I don't want this. I don't want my business online like that. And she kept on trying to talk about how we can, like she just was doing this forget as a promotion, to get more views, and I never liked that. I was very frustrated. I never liked how you was using me. I never even know say you have no platform for do this to me. Then I would have been more, But this woman came in a manner that was like, she wasn't the same person that she presented herself to me as. So, when I started making the videos on my other page with the hack, I don't know who hacked it, if it was really she or if it was my family. Cause, I was posting videos about what I was going through. I even had a video, right? This is why I'm in such turmoil. Cause a lot of evidence over the years I collected on my family, and it's just down the drain. Cause somebody hacked one of them hacked my page. I don't know if it was this crazy chick, but she was flexing around and showing me how she can ruin my life easily, if I don't do what she's saying. And I'm saying, like, what is there to do of what you're saying? 'Cause there is no benefit for me, right? How can I commit to something and I am conscious, fully conscious that it's not going to benefit? You see me, so I say, yo, you is not of any help for me. I never said that, but me I say it in my head like, you're not no help for me, but I think we need to part ways. It hurt me. It hurt me. I think I am the problem. I think I'm your problem. So it's just best for me to just leave. Cause I don't know how this reach here. So, right, every night you call me with some crazy shit, junk, right? And, I've never really fully consciously hear out this woman's business. Cause to me it don't even make any sense. Cause I don't know if it's true. This woman came with a whole fucking persona. I don't know what was true from what was, and I'm not sitting here trying to waste my time trying to figure it out. Cause it just, as she said, it just was a lot of waste of time with this woman, right? For no fucking reason. For no fucking reason. For no fucking reason. You see me, and the woman humiliated me. She done so many extreme things. And then versus all the other people who have done her fuckery allegedly in life is me. Me who living, sitting down, living, who suffering in Jamaica, who does, you know, I talk to the woman nice, this and that. I talk to her with a lot of respect at first. But when she showing me that she's not a person of, you know, my tone kind of went down, 'cause I was disappointed, and I was already going through shit, and I never had time for all the back and forth with her, so it just was crazy. It just was crazy. It just was crazy. This American Texas woman, I don't get why there was an attack against me like how she did me. You know, I don't really get it. And it seemed like certain people on social media at the time been targeting me for a long time, and I don't get why. Why would these people who live in a different country have any interest in me or feel like I pose a potential threat to whatever they have going on? I don't even know what they have going on. I never even know this woman knew any of the people that had been doing some business, not really business, because these people were just ripping me off and this and that, exploiting me at the age of 16 and all them stuff straight up. But yeah, I never know anything about their business, I just had my opinions and I just told people, say, yo, if you hear of these people, do not deal with them. Cause I was just a genuine youth back then who look out for people and feel like, the unity thing was real and saying, yo, don't deal with these people, they're gonna scam you. That's what all I put in the chat. Don't deal with this man, he scam you and tell you he's selling your fake documents. Or you get your caught up with the FBI. Cause I was in that group. May I say, yo, how these people so fucked up? They forced me to share my circumstance, right? Making it seem like, say, yeah, emergency, like they care, right? And then they're trying to get me caught up as a 16-year-old with FBI and CIA and all them fuck. That man said, yo, my life already too extreme for sit down and participate in this. You see me? Going like I don't have no blinking sense. Like me want to catch a case. Me can manage to catch a case right now at the age of 16. I don't really know what these fuckers really doing over there. And afterwards, when everything come to light, I guess. But it's like it was like a 7 day wonder thing. 'Cause, you know, things that I was suspecting and why I left, why I was like reserved, right? And really and truly, I feel like my life stuff, the stuff that I was going through in life, made me more reserved, right? To things, to people, right? So that's, it's not said really and truly I knew what was going on or I had some suspicion or real suspicion with ever. I just was observing until more evidence come out, right? And certain allegations that was being made about. I don't know how it reached to child trafficking, but I guess I was the only child in the group. But they never trafficked me or do nothing to me. But I hear child trafficking, I hear all sort of stuff was going on. And, I was just more familiar about the fraud and the, the scamming. They were just taking money from um, lonely, vulnerable women, right? And basically have them creating some form of a cult. But some of these women, you know, were too much into it, where it's not even like they're anymore a victim, they're more a predator, right? Because they're preying upon the other women who not falling in line with the occult master, as I go call him. You know, they're forcing them to give them money. And also, one of the females came to me, right? I don't remember what she name. I think she did name Shea Brown or something like that, right? Um, she had came to me and consoled with me. I always find this confusing too, right? I think certain people thought that I was older than what I was actually was, right? But I actually happened to be, right? Um, so she come call me on, I think, what they call that gaming thing, that gaming, is it true? Man, I really play games no more. Man, I really know what that call again. That gaming stream thing, right? Some guy hooked me onto that and said we use this for talk on, right? So I used it to talk on with the group, and she personally set aside and tell me say, yo, Ray, how all the man them keep on hitting on her and this and that, you know. At the time, I don't know how. I just think say it's a little, they might be just complimenting her and it just make her uncomfortable. But when we come to see and hear what was really going on, Jano, from straight out of the horse's mouth, right? Cause that's why I'm stated this now, right? To lead into this, right? Cause when this woman had connect me with her sugar daddy or whatever, and I started talking to him, and I never ever know say he knew of me from a long ago, and I just know him now. I'm gonna say, how me for know you? How you know me? Me never yet see you online before or talk to you or none. You see me some how this man know me? You see me some man say, Janu Star. You see me? Man, I have no qualms with anyone, I don't, I feel like all of this is just a misunderstanding. This is what I'm trying to explain to him, So I feel like it has been a big misunderstanding. I don't really have anything. He presented himself as if he was trying to help me out. I know that I never really stated that before. I was trying to be very private, but it has been years now, so I feel like I can open up about it. He presented as if he was going to help me out, right? I was really inquisitive of that, right? But when my sister, you know, she getting real toxic and this and that, you know, I chose his side. I chose his side. 'Cause, you know, maybe because I wanted to provoke her, not provoke, get back at her, you know, like, you know, so I just stuck with him. So she would leave me the fuck alone. And then he would tell her to leave me the fuck alone, right? Do people understand that? 'Cause I could now call him and say, yo, the bitch called me, you know, she had deal, can you tell her to fucking stop? You see me, your bitch call me. I'm you know, I just trying to express myself in the moment. I'm sorry that I'm saying a lot of explicit, right? But I saying, yo, the bitch call me, right? I don't need, you see me, I don't need this in my life. I going through a lot of stress. You see me? Somebody say, yo, can you talk to her? Can you talk to her? Cause she don't have no. I don't know why this continue to to stress me out or attack me. Where you getting the free time for do these things? I don't know. Cause I in this kind of situation and not really. I can't even find time. So me I say, yo, this woman we literally sit at work talking, doing all sort of fuckery at work. Me I say, oh, where you people get the car when me I work? People then don't give you no freedom for do them fuckery, you know. You see me? Look how me get fired for nothing. For help fee. So where me would I get time? Cause it's literally slavery in my country, you know. So I don't know. Phone a better, phone a bread butter two side. Phone a bread butter two side. All coming like a two slice now, where it's four side butter. Cause me I say yo, you can sit down and troll people and I make money same way and I make money same way half a yeah, man not even know, you know. You see me, so I used to consult this man or have him as a link to get this girl off my back and plus, you know, for some reason I told him say, you know, I don't have any real expectations of him or anything like that, you know. You know, I just appreciate the understanding and like I told you, it's a misunderstanding between all of us. And then, you know, it's like when we see this weird shit, as if like when him a talk about this is a love triangle and me I say, what you mean by it? 'Cause one time me wake up in the morning, this brother call me on the phone with her. So, you know, after the call, it make me wonder what they're talking about when they're not on the phone with me. 'Cause me I say it seems like I'm still some farmer, you know, for bring some kind of attention. I thought this was over. We will come to an understanding. I thought, you know, we came to understanding as two men now, right? Where, you know, all right, the woman, she have her thing going on and me no know, me no know. You see me? But when him start say love triangle and this and that, I start feel insulted and this is my intelligence start feel insulted. And I start feel like my disrespect I had a talk with you. Say, you know, you even say you was going to help me. You send this chick to me for me to deal with. Right? I'ma deal with the chick, right? And you know, I just was following whatever he was saying and then how me and sister like, yeah, bring back up this thing. This thing when I done tell you say, yo, me not have no nothing with this thing, you know. So me I work on this. And me not even me feel shaky. Right? I don't tell you admit to you as a man, I feel kinda shaky in myself cause what me I got through now with this woman, she very persistent. She keep on make video about me and all them shit there. You see me? So, I don't know how, to this day, I still don't know why I was of some form of interest. You see me? Cause me I say, yo, me I say, yo, what me do this, man? Cause I don't tell him, say, yo, I don't really know the woman like that, you know. She tell me fake name, this and that. Wait. I don't know her personally like that. And he was just putting me under light, say, yeah. What is true from what is not true. You see me? But still, to me, it don't matter. 'Cause me I say, this man clearly don't know this bitch either too. Cause this bitch will trick you. She don't care. She don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck. You see me? 'Cause I see this woman, a bad up man, 10 times her own size. And don't give a fuck. You see me? Don't give two fucks. You see me? You know how much time this woman take me, say she will come out here and shoot me. And me have to take me as a man, right? Because our modern day is set up for just enable these women corruption. You know, I put in a place where me have to be very complacent, cause me no want to say no shit. Cause she like to record shit and then make it into some way where it sound like another way than way it's supposed to be originally interpreted, right? So me never want go take no or say anything in response. And really, truly, I don't have the back it either, but I never understand say. At the time, I just think that she just was carrying on a facade or a act, or just because my position, she's just doing this, carrying on like she is a bad bitch, as they say, right? Cause I don't know, cause she feel me Jamaican and me into them stuff there, but where she was getting on with, I don't know where that I go, Cause only for the debauchery stuff she introduced me to, and you see me, most of me no build that way. Me no build that way. I don't build that way. That to me, I don't know what to say. You see me? But I try I try to leave her alone, and just made things worse. And then this guy came in the picture. He set me on something like for help me get out. He even sent me, and not going lie, and I even going totally try be in a way where you know I'm an antithesis to this guy's character, right? Yeah, he had sent me some funds when I was down, right? But only once, right? But I was like really appreciative of it, right? It helped me out of a rut. I was able to clean up myself and stuff like that and get back out there. Cause, I was stuck in my house for a while, and that's why I came to trust him and looked up to him like a father figure, 'cause no older male ever, not no older male ever done stuff like that for me. Like, he ever try to give me guidance and stuff like that. Just out straight out of nowhere. That's how it felt to me. I never know. I at the time was too mesmerized by, you know, the certain things that he was doing. Like, yo, he introduced me to his son, his wife, his this, his that. You see me? Him call me up at night, call me up in the morning and stuff like that. But him do something to violate me and disrespect me. So, it was like momental to the point where, him, I don't know. I don't know. And I still try to deal with him. I try talk it over with him and stuff like that, 'cause he made a big impression on me. And It kind of hurt, say, you that disrespect me like that, 'cause I had no intentions or had the impression to disrespect you or violate you. So, I thought we passed that woman thing, right? I thought we passed that, cause, like I told you, it was a misunderstanding. You know, I don't know why that woman's so crazy. And, I don't know why y'all enabling her. Why you big men keep on enabling her. 'Cause in men world, all of that foolishness what she carrying on, acting like she's hyper masculine or I don't know, you know, when it's just like you just acting like a bitch, right? That don't really work in real life, you know. No man can carry themselves like that or get anything done. If a man was to act like that, you'd be either in a prison cell, like where all of the men who act like that are, or in a grave. And especially with your size as being a puny woman, a tiny, very tiny woman, right? So it's literally men are enabling you to do these stuff without no consequences. So now it's like over the years of series of doing these things, practicing these things, she come confident in it to the point where she has no she has no self control or no self discipline whatsoever, right? Because she always extreme. She's very extreme. You see me? Cause I just be having a conversation with her, right? And we encounter some form of disagreement. Now all of a sudden, I'm not have to laugh more time. May I go through this stress and all the fuckery. But this woman, she just act so silly, right? She now feel like for kill me because I don't agree with her. Or she literally pull out her gun and cock it back on the phone. And I say, yo, this can't be serious. Like, is this bitch for real? Like, you're this mad, right? And I don't know. Are you trying to troll me? You see me? Because I say, like, this wasn't originally you. Who is this? Oh, I never asked for this. You know, where this come from? You see me? What this even mean? You see me? But I know, so I make this video name How Jamaican Society. And I know I'm talking about other stuff. Right? But sometimes my mind is scattered all over the place and it's just hard to concentrate, and it does hurt a lot with all the series of things that people done me over the years, and I don't and I haven't really recovered from it, you know. I haven't really fully yet to recover from it. I just try to let it go and move on at the time, really about moving on and moving forward. Sometimes having a tunnel vision can be a great deficit, because you don't, I notice like, well, what difference would it make sitting down, paying attention to all the negative shit? Cause people genuinely don't care anyways when you try, you know. So it's really difficult for me. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. My Christmas is ruined. You know, but the reason why I feel like it's easier to talk about those stuff, those to me, those stuff, it maybe was serious, maybe all those stuff was serious, but and, compared to what I going through, not really. 'Cause, the only thing, that was damaged is maybe like a little aspect of my reputation online. But it's not like she getting all heap of views or anything like that. People go watch that shit or anything, you know. 'Cause even if you listen to the tone of the video, you can if he is a real human being, right? 'Cause I noticing it's only men enabling her. Even the fucked up bitches over there, they don't support it. 'Cause when she initially was making that video, those videos is only men, and then you see men keep constantly complain about being drugged by women, being robbed by women. Good for your bumble hole. Good. You see me? Cause when it comes down to it, there is no real unity. Cause you men, you big men, majority are enabling these women to do all sort of corruption. And it's when it reach you, who allegedly have the voice, right, to publicize when these women and then you wonder why it's being neglected. Cause you guys create it this way. You guys create it this way. You guys create it this way so you can exploit women and this and that. But you thought there was never going to be a consequence. But you see me on the keep on fucking over these females and them I get fucking pissed and start hate men. Some of them don't have no reason to hate men. No man never do them nothing. That's true. That's true. Cause they build up all sort of stuff and they're jealous of other females and what they have, and they feel like say they for have what they have without the work what they put in, that female put in, right? Cause everything take work, right? And this bitch don't want to put in what the other female put in. She just feel like it's supposed to be given to her, and she do everything to destroy it, right? You have those females, but you have other females out there where that's really mad. That's just mad. That's just upset and frustrated with the fuckery that they have, the hand that they're given. You see me? And so they take whatever. If you empower them for do corruption, they're going to do it. They're going to do it. And you see me? Is when it come back to Uno no, Uno making big deal, but when it's being done to the guy who Uno make don't have able to have no voice, right? Y'all there like it's a circus. Y'all there ritualistically. I remember how much men, the whole chat was made up of men, and it was two. I've never seen this bitch live stream so full.